MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mark Pryor gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing. And a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 120.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Next up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And now the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. So now to the plate, Sean Pyle, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Now to the plate, here is Ryan Sandberg. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ryan Denver.
Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 32 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nico Horner.
And now here is Nico Horner. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Stepping in now, Andre Dawson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah. Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now is number 32, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. The pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ron has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Jason Kendall. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner's going. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 the count. Looking at his career totals, Kendall slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate here is Colin Moran. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sandberg waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be Patrick Wisdom set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, number 16.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Wisdom is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Number 19 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting good.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Wilmer Defoe.
First delivery to him. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next to stand in is Jay Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Randy Johnson. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Hayward.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Mark Pryor stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Denver.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Sean Pyle, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sean Pyle has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, number 32. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hal is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. In now is Nico Horner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
To the plate now, Andre Dawson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in will be Jason Kendall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now at the plate is Wilmer Defoe as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bump for a hit, he's going to find it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
innings, Heidi.
The
First delivery to him.
Number 19.
Number 19 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Moran in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So bases are empty with one out now. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Popped him up. Moran is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The left fielder,
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. And no one will track it down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jay Bell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in is Randy Johnson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Parker grounded out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. A ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Mark Pryor. Let's take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Behind 0-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Nico Horner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Brian Hayes digging in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate now, Sean Pyle, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 19 is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, number 32. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jason Bay, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Jason Bay.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Michael Chavis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 31, Michael Chavis.
So now here is Andre Dawson, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering.
The center fielder.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next, it'll be number 19, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Line hard into left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jay Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jay Bell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
He's coming after him, Matt. Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Dave Parker, he flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hal is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone. This lineup has been...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in next, Sean Heil, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Hayward. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the runner will score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Jonathan Holder will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Jonathan Holder.
Into the box, number 32, ripped down the first base line. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Contreras.
Skied into straightaway right. Parker's under it. 1 down. Mark Grace will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17. Mark Grace.
First pitch of the AB now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Matt Duffy will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Duffy.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Moran has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Matt Duffy stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Number 66 is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. set to start the ninth in this one, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So now to the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Up next for the Buccos, Michael Chavis. First delivery to him. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Robinson Chirinos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bell has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now is Nico Horner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Randy Johnson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Mark Pryor is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 1-0. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-1. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-2. The Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-3. The New York Mets took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-4. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 8-4. The Indians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-4. The Kansas City Royals smacked 15 team hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 12-4. The White Sox went deep 4 times as they destroyed the Angels 13-3. The Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 9-3. The Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 8-2. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 11-1. The San Diego Padres took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-0. The Houston Astros defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2. The Giants tallied 5 home runs overall as they sank the Mariners 15-8. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He will lead this one off today. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. The relay. A tag for 1.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Into the box now, Sean Pyle. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Sean Pyle has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
In now, number 32.
the left fielder.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 66 able to track it down for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Pedro Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now the first pitch. Ryan Sandberg is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ryan Sandberg is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The pitch. Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Duffy, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pitch is popped up. Moran in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. And it's fouled away. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
That is seven. The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Striding in is Wilmer Defoe. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now into the box is Jay Bell. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Into the box, Pedro Martinez. High in the air out to center field. Dawson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Ready ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 60.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone!
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting fifth.
So next to hit is number 66. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And now Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Pirates. So now here is Dave Parker. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now at the plate is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He singled first time up. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next, Colin Moran. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates move in front now, 4-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Sean Pyle. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Manny V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Behind 0-2 now. This is line to left. Number 66 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Now to the plate, here is Fergie Jenkins as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fergie.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6th at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ryan Sandberg stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Matt Duffy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 5-1. Now it'll be Jason Kendall as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Jason Kendall.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
At the plate, Jay Bell down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to do. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from 3rd base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adbert Alzolay answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Dave Parker will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. And now here is Andre Dawson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder, Andre Dawson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in next, number 19. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Sean Pyle. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, number 32. Lined hard to center field. Dawson finds some space out there for the catch. Middle. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 66.
Pitch on the way. Number 66 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Number 9.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Mark Grace will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7.
First pitch of the AB now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Cubs strand 1. They're down 7-1. Cody Hoyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now to the plate, Jason Kendall. A fly out and a single for him so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang-bang. Wow.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Jay Bell singled in his last at-bat. Hard hit towards center. Dawson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Next to hit, Matt Duffy. He bounced out last time up.
Matt Duffy.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Parker is there, 2 down. Next to stand in is Andre Dawson. Fouled off.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the first pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Late square, and this is popped up. Chirinos is there, and he has it for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dave Parker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. So here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that. So stepping in is number 19. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 19.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Robinson Chirinos. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Cubs are now into the box. Colin Moran will start us off in the 8th. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Sean Pyle. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilson Contreras is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Now number 32.
To the plate now, number 32, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
At the plate now, Jason Kendall. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Sandberg ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now that.
Next up is Wilmer Defoe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jay Bell.
Stepping in now, Jay Bell. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Pedro Martinez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dawson able to track it down for the third. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Happ with a swing, and he connects. Sends this one to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready on 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Matt Duffy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 32 finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Cubs get a... And now in the box, Dave Parker struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Up next for the Buccos, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Colin Moran back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here. First offering on its way, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, and it's gone into the bleachers. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Number 19 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The next Cub up, number 66. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-2 the final in this game. The Pittsburgh Pirates swung the bats well with 16 hits. Pedro Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Fergie Jenkins permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here to now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. In the National League Central, Sean Pyle blasted 4 home runs as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 10-2. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-7. The Twins took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. The Miami Marlins tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 4-1. The Braves smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-0. Keibert Ruiz grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. The Padres took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 11-5. The Baltimore Orioles took down the Red Sox on the road 6-5. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 4-1. The Kansas City Royals were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 11-4. The Oakland Athletics picked up, 19 hits in this one as they blasted the Astros 24-3. The San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the Seattle Mariners 5-2. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Pirates come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dawson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Zero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3.
Belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
The left fielder.
Stepping in now, number 32. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is good. The catcher.
And stepping in, Jason Kendall. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Jacob deGrom is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Matt Duffy, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Duffy becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Andre Dawson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Hits the pipe. And now Jay Bell. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate now is Jacob deGrom. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far, with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. deGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Number 19.
Into the box, number 19. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pyle calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Next, it'll be number 66. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pyle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Now it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Number 13.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe.
Second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adbert Alzolay is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. To the plate now, number 32. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Plate now, Jason Kendall. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. One away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. And he's safe. Throw comes into 3rd now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. So next to hit is Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. That's popped up. Wisdom will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the... Ready now is Robinson Chirinos. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ian Happ comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
That's the ball. Strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas.
2 and 2's the count.
Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Hayes shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Next, here is Adbert Alzolay. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality.
0-2.
I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Parker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
The batter, the second baseman, Wilmer.
In now, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Dawson is there, 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Sean Pyle lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
The bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. Now to bat, Ryan Sandberg back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Again, a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Up next, Matt Duffy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that way.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game.
Number 16.
And now here is Patrick Wisdom. First time up, he went down looking. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is number 32. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in is Colin Moran. Singled in his last at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. Dawson finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. So now here is number 19. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, number 19.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Bell backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next to dig in, number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 32 is there, and he has it for the out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Jay Bell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Bell.
And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next up, Dave Parker, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the... And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Mark Grace comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a cold strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Sean Pyle stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering popped up. Number 19 has a play. One down. So here is number 32. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Now to the plate, Jason Kendall. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dawson able to track it down for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. So now into the box is Matt Duffy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2.
That's the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in next, Andre Dawson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The next 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 16.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. Now into the box, Colin Moran. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Sent on the ground out to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Jay Bell.
Into the box, Jay Bell. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next to hit is Jacob deGrom. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score. So now to the plate, Dave Parker. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half. Digging in will be number 19. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the next to bat will be number 66. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 32 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Stepping in next, Robinson Chirinos, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Looking to send him packing again. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First delivery to him. This one's flared toward left center. Duffy is calling for it. 1 away. Next to hit, Wilmer Defoe. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Pyle. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First offering, hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ian Happ is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Nico Horner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ryan Sandberg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A punch out to end it as the Pirates go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Kyle Hendricks permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.